Hello there, how are you doing? In this tutorial we will learn how to use a virtual background in OBS Studio. So by default OBS Studio is not providing any virtual background option, but we can have a hack, do a hack and get it done. So in this session I am going to use Python. I will run an application in Python to read this camera input, suppress the background, add some background and foreground image if required, and then create a virtual camera and put this new frame into that camera. And then in OBS Studio we will get that camera, and that way background will be suppressed, and if you want we can add the foreground and background images as well. Alright, so let's get started. For this, first we need to install Python 3. Whichever version you need. Okay, basically if you are using Linux you will already have a Python installed, so that should be enough. And if you have Windows you need to install Python 3.8 or 10, whichever version works for you. So we need to have Python installed. Once Python is installed we can do this, we need to clone this repo. So there is this repo named Linux-Fake-Background-Webcam. Yeah, nice repo. Small bug is there. Okay, need to do a PR for that. In this fake.py, one of this argument is put as hyphen, but it is actually an underscore. Okay, we will see that. So that small change you need to make, and it should be good to go. Okay, this you need to make that G small. All right, so we'll create a, first we will clone this G small git clone command. All right, so let's create a virtual environment now. For that you can follow these steps. Python 3.8. So 3.8, since I have 3.8, whichever version you have, you can use that. And then you need to source it. Source venv3 bin activate, and you need to upgrade the pip install -u pip, and then you need to install the requirements. So for that you need to cd into Linux-Fake-Background repo, pip install -r requirements.txt. Yep. So it's a good practice to create a virtual environment and install these kind of things, so that okay, some download is happening. Okay, so that's going on. And then with that installation, one more thing we need, v4 l2 2l loopback ctl. This we need to install. So this thing will read this camera, and that allows us to create this fake cam, basically that new device. It is like all that is allowed by or supported by this library. We need to install that. So let's see what is the status. Okay, so those things are installed, and this installation of this toolbox you can see in the repo, in the readme. So here we go. So two ways of installing. Either you can use this sudo ctl add this command, remove device, list all device, like that. Okay, if you are using 18, if you want to use with this thing, please compare. So this is supported for which version, not sure. Yeah, better you can go with this installation step. You just do this, give these commands, you do remove these things, and then install dm linux. This we can copy paste and run. I have already done that. Don't want to disturb the installations. And then install this one. So we for loop back, for that you need to do this git clone, cd into that, and copy paste all these commands, and just load the module by this command, and that's it. So with that installed, all the installations will be over. And then we can we can just try running this python fake.py. Oops, what is the error? Okay, so this was that underscore thing I was talking about. Blank image. Okay, so let's go inside and edit it. Go to this fake.py. Okay, not visible here. So once you come down here, this thing. So this should be an underscore. Hope that's it. Let's see. Some other error. Video device to string, put frame, blank image. This thing. Okay. Oh, that is because I'm already running this stuff. So I will stop that. Where is it? Here. So this one I will control and slash to stop. Now there won't be any in the OBS Studio. Yeah, I'm stuck because there is no, this thing is not running, and OBS Studio is not getting an updated frame. So let's run this thing again. Yeah, there we go. So it's running. Let's see what is happening in OBS. OBS is waiting. Yeah, actually, in order for this to work, we need to restart OBS Studio. So what I will do is, we'll make sure it's all done. Okay, yeah, let me restart and we'll come back. Ta-da! So here I am with some background and foreground. All right, so this thing below, okay, it's suppressing. This is foreground, and this behind is background. All right, so those are two images, and for foreground we need to have a mask as well. So I think it's better we avoid foreground. Background might be sufficient. Otherwise you have to create a mask which is little tedious. All right, so let's see. Here is the, we'll close this one. So it's this is our Python code running, creating this effect, and OBS Studio. Okay, so few steps we have missed. So there is this video capture, you can see, that is created from here. Here you need to select video capture, and that's how this got added. And since this Python code is running, this changes are already there when you open or create this video capture. All right, and then this thing, you can press Alt and adjust this thing to see the full background. Yeah, and then you can press Alt again, just like this, to reduce it to just, oops, if you don't press Alt, it will act as resize. So press Alt, just like this, keep yourself in center. Maybe adjust this part also. Yeah, so like that we can do it. Keep it in the side, small size. Yeah, that will do. And now we can change this foreground. So for that, you can press Ctrl C. Okay, that may not be sufficient. Let's see. And yeah, we need to change some command. So in fake.py, you can see this option, disable background as well as disable foreground. For that, you need to give ---- no foreground. That means you need to run this code again. For that, Ctrl/, that will kill the process. Oops. Earlier command, space, ---- no foreground. Run it. Let's see, OBS Studio is getting it. Okay. It's not getting it. So we have to restart again to see the change. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, there we go. So we have this foreground removed and background still there. And if you want to change background image, we can do that. For that, you need to, in the repo, you can see there is a background.jpg. Simplest thing is to just add a new image here and rename the image as background.jpg. Let's do that. For that, we'll just Ctrl C for pausing it. Let's say I have some background in some other folder. This one. Replace it. Oops, once more we have to stop this and run. Oh no, not needed. For changing image, you can just Ctrl C again, that will resume. Now the changes will be reflected. Yeah, there we go. So we have a nice background here. Okay. One issue is until you restart, there will be a delay. So you can see now there's a lag. I have put my fingers in front, but it is coming after some delay. All right. So for that, you need to restart again. Okay. So I just restarted. Now there is no delay. Yeah, cool. So that's it. So we can easily create a virtual background in OBS Studio using Python. Just clone that awesome repo and run it along with the 2 installation steps. All right. See you next time.